Hey everyone, and welcome to the Asian Ethnic Culture Archive. This is where we explore the absolutely incredible peoples, cultures, and histories that make up the vast continent of Asia. In this explainer, we're going to journey back in time to meet the Cham, a people whose entire story is just written by the sea. Okay, let's get right into it.
So, to really get a feel for the spirit of the Cham, we're not going to start with a map or a timeline. Nope, we're starting with a powerful story of survival, one that honestly tells you everything you need to know about their incredible resilience.
Just try to imagine this for a second. You are on the run, fleeing persecution, hiding during the day, and only traveling at night. And yet, the most critical thing on your mind is making sure your unique script called Akathra survives. So what do? You write it in the sand, teaching the next generation, and then before the sun rises, you wipe it all away. I mean, that single act just captures this unbelievable determination to keep a culture alive, no matter the odds.
An incredible story like that just begs the question. Who are these people? Who are the Cham? Well, to find that answer, we have to go far beyond the beaches of today's Vietnam. We have to journey thousands of years into the past and head out onto the open ocean.
You see, the story of the Chams is really, at its core, a story of the sea. It all begins with one of history's great maritime migrations, a voyage that would go on to define their identity for literally millennia to come.
And we're going way back in time here, somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 years ago. This is long before many of the famous empires you've heard of. A group of incredibly brave sailors just set out on a journey that would change everything.
Okay, so this map here shows their amazing path. The general consensus among scholars is that these Chamic-speaking peoples, who are part of the huge Austronesian language family, migrated from the island of Borneo. They sailed right across the South China Sea and landed on the coast of what is now central Vietnam, becoming true pioneers in a new land.
And here's the thing, when these seafarers arrived, they didn't just fade into the background. Not at all. They created something new, something vibrant, leaving their first major footprint on the shores of Southeast Asia.
And we know that footprint today as the Sa Huynh culture. Now, this is a really crucial connection to make. Historians now widely agree that this Iron Age society, which flourished for over 1,000 years, is the direct ancestor of the Cham civilization.
And these were not just simple settlers. The Sa Huynh were masters of their environment. We're talking about incredible boat builders and expert navigators who established a huge, vital trade network. For instance, their very distinctive burial jars. They weren't just found in Vietnam. They've been discovered as far away as the Philippines. That just proves they had this sophisticated maritime reach that connected the entire region.
This mastery of the sea wasn't just about survival. It became the very foundation of their power and their wealth. They didn't just live by the sea, they ruled it.
And you know, there's a specific word for this, a thalassocracy. It's a fantastic term. It means their strength wasn't in giant armies or conquering huge pieces of land. No, their power was projected from their ships, from their absolute control over the crucial sea lines.
Because of this naval power, they became completely indispensable. They basically positioned themselves right in the middle of the most important trade network in the ancient world, the spice route. Just think about it for a second. Spices from the islands, ceramics from China, rare aromatics from the mainland, pretty much all of it had to pass through their ports. And that control over the maritime economy, it made them incredibly prosperous and powerful.
This deep connection to the sea, this expertise in trade and navigation, well, it wasn't the end of their story. It was just the beginning. It was the bedrock on which they would build a kingdom that would last for over 1,000 years, the Kingdom of Champa.
So we've traced their incredible journey from Borneo, we've seen their first cultural footprint, and we understand how they mastered the sea. All of this laid the groundwork for their great kingdom to rise. But how did they build it, and what powerful forces did they have to face along the way? We'll dive into that story in our next explainer.